The day Batman faced and defeated the entire Justice League. I'm Andrew the Geek Master, and in this video, we're going to talk about how Batman took down each member of the Justice League thanks to a brilliant plan and a powerful suit he designed. To make sure you don't miss out on stories like this, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and let's get started. In the 2014 comic Batman Endgame, Bruce was recovering from some injuries caused by his crime-fighting activities in the old Wayne Tower, when suddenly, without any explanation, Wonder Woman crashes through the window. She slams Bruce against the wall, nearly killing him with the attack. Then she starts flying off with Bruce. But take note, during Diana's assault, Bruce managed to grab only his utility belt. While flying, the millionaire is still trying to figure out what's happening and attempts to reason with the Amazon, but Diana tells him she's not listening. Realizing there's no talking his way out of this, Bruce uses one of the gadgets in his belt to make Wonder Woman feel intense pain, forcing her to drop him immediately. Bruce falls into a tree, hurting himself even more, but before he can recover, he's confronted by the warrior princess once again. Bruce tries to talk to her, trying to understand what's going on, but Diana, showing she's not under the influence of any drugs or telepathy, pulls out her sword, saying that she and the League are there to do something they should have done a long time ago: kill Batman. As the Amazon raises her sword, Bruce desperately tries to escape while contacting Alfred to activate Fenrir Protocol. Alfred can't believe Bruce is going that far and seems a bit reluctant. But Bruce, in a panic, orders him to do it right away. Suddenly, an unexpected cloud of smoke appears out of nowhere in the middle of Gotham, causing panic as everyone fears it might be a biological attack. But that wasn't the case. It was Batman's plan to distract his opponent, buying him time to reach the Justice Buster, one of his best suits of armor, designed specifically to defeat the entire Justice League if necessary. And so begins an epic battle between Batman and Wonder Woman in the heart of the city. For some unknown reason, Diana is truly trying to kill Bruce, going all out in the fight. Batman, in turn, starts to fully utilize his armor's capabilities. Since the smoke cloud drove away all the civilians, Bruce can also fight freely without worrying about anyone getting hurt. However, with Diana being such a formidable rival and refusing to talk to him, Bruce has no choice but to use the Bind of Veils. Diana is a warrior of truth, so the only way to defeat her is with a lie. The Bind of Veils is a relic forged by Hephaestus, the opposite of the lasso of truth, making even the worst lies seem believable. In other words, at this very moment, Diana believes she has defeated and killed Batman, but in reality, she's just standing still in the middle of the city, incapacitated by Batman's clever tactic. However, Batman gets no rest as he's suddenly attacked by the Flash, who starts landing multiple hits on the hero's armor. But as Batman reveals, he spent more money on this suit than nearly 6% of the world's nations spend on their military forces, and a good chunk of that went into countering the Flash. Immediately, Batman throws his armor's emblem at the Scarlet Speedster, which begins tracking the Speedster's movements. Afterward, the suit's tech predicts where the Flash will run and then releases a frictionless coating exactly where he steps. The move is so fast that the Flash crashes hard into nearby buildings, knocking him out of the fight instantly. Next comes Aquaman, who at first seems ready for a fair fight against the Dark Knight. However, before a real battle can begin, Batman sprays him with a magnesium carbonate foam designed to absorb moisture from the Atlantean's body. The more Arthur moves, the more trapped he becomes. Arthur complains about Batman's dirty tactics, but Bruce simply replies that there's no honor in a street fight. With 3 Justice League members down, all acting strangely, Bruce tries to get answers from Aquaman, but with no success. At that moment, Alfred informs Bruce that something big is heading his way. Batman quickly prepares to face the next threat, hoping and praying it's Cyborg so he can use electromagnetism, or Green Lantern because he's got a citrine neuralizer. But instead, He gets a massive surprise as he's hit with such force that he's thrown violently through several buildings before crash landing. Bruce himself admits that when gods descend, it's terrifying because you never know what they'll do. That's when it's revealed that the attacker is none other than Superman. Clark apologizes for damaging part of Batman's supersuit, but Bruce just wants to know what's going on. When he asks who's behind this, Clark says the answer is kind of funny. Yes, all the Justice League members who attacked Batman were mysteriously laughing, and Bruce quickly figured out what was happening. The twisted grin on Superman's face could only mean one thing. The Joker was back, and this time, no one was coming to save Batman. This sets off a battle between the Man of Steel and the Dark Knight. Superman tears entire walls off and hammers them into Batman, driving him further into the ground, all while emitting a chilling, empty laugh. Batman tries to reach Clark's heart, begging him to fight off whatever's poisoned him, but it's no use. Superman keeps grinning wickedly, calling Bruce like it's some sort of game. All Clark sees is a target, and he swoops down to get closer to Batman. But this is the moment Bruce was waiting for. When Clark gets close enough, Batman's armor unleashes a burst of red energy, and Bruce starts fighting for his life. His punches begin to deal serious damage to Superman, even making him bleed. It turns out the knuckles of Batman's suit are laced with microscopic red suns collected from dead solar systems with Atom's help. As we know, red sunlight is one of the few things that can nullify Superman's powers, so Batman starts pummeling Superman with vicious punches, eventually knocking him back down to the surface. Outside, Superman continues to act like a villain, and it even seems like he's laughing more now, as if he wants to know who would win in a fight between Batman and Superman. Since he can't get close to Batman, who has red suns in his hands, Clark starts attacking from a distance. He even uses his heat vision. But thanks to the plasma shields on Batman's suit, both the heat vision and Superman's freezing breath are useless against him. As Batman starts provoking him, Superman once again uses his heat vision, this time not directly at Batman, but at the buildings behind him, causing them to collapse on the Dark Knight, who is taken aback by the move. It's here that Bruce realizes the mistake he made. Sure, this suit was designed to fight Superman, but the Superman he's facing isn't the real Superman. It's a Superman infected with Joker's toxin. In other words, if Superman truly wanted to kill, there's nothing on Earth that could stop him. After the buildings collapse on Batman, Superman destroys the armor's shields and starts flying Batman into the sky. As he does, he completely rips apart the super armor, leaving Bruce fully exposed. Once again, Bruce tries to reason with him, but with his pale skin and twisted grin, Superman orders Batman to beg for his life. That's when Batman plays his last card. He spits in Superman's face, a synthetic rubber, a polymer made of radioactive kryptonite that Alfred calls Kryptonite gum. This incapacitates the Man of Steel, and the two start falling at high speed into the icy waters of Gotham City's river. And that's how Batman defeated the entire Justice League. Afterward, Batman took the infected League members to the Argus headquarters, where it took them 5 days to return to normal, while Batman went off to prepare for yet another showdown with his arch-nemesis. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment what you thought of this story and how Batman took down each member of the Justice League. To see more stories like this, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a like to help us out. Thanks for watching, and until the next adventure.